Hello and welcome. My name is Jamie with stampwithjamie.blogspot.com. Let's go ahead and get started today. We are going to look at this cute card. Isn't it adorable with the little walruses and they're in love? We are going to make this card for my brother and his wife for their wedding anniversary. They have been married since dinosaurs roamed the earth. And I don't have anything written on the inside yet. So we will be using, this is that adorable stamp set that I was talking about with the cute walruses and the hamsters, some hearts. I think these are badgers, and the mouse. This is adorable. I love it. We'll also be using Stampin' Cut emboss dies. And these, as you can see on the back, these aren't the dies. This is a picture. We're going to be using this one and this one right here. We'll also be using the Sweetly Scripted, stamp set. This is somebody I know. I'm borrowing her stamp set. Let me go like this. Sweetly Scripted, and we're going to use the Happy Anniversary stamp. Let's go ahead and get started. Oh, wait, we can't get started yet. This is the supply list of the supplies that we'll be using in this video, and I think the supplies will be listed below in the description. If not, go ahead and take a screenshot of that so that you have it for reference. Now we're going to get started. Let me zoom in so you can see a little better. These are our paper. I've already got the paper cut. Let me move this over. I've already got them cut, and here are the measurements. There really isn't a whole lot of colors or paper or inks. We use one ink. Where is it? It's right here, the Memento Tuxedo Black, and then we'll be using Stella Pearl, which is really cute. Okay, let's go. Let me go ahead and sit down. I know you can't see me sit down, but I can. Oh, I forgot to turn the light on. How about that? Now we can see better. This is the piece that goes onto the card. Okay, I'm not going to glue that yet because if I mess up something here, then I waste the entire card. These pieces, the card is always 5.5 by 4.25 if you're opening it this way or this way. Some people have a really long card they can open. I don't usually make those types of cards, so mine will always be 5.5 by 4.25. Now, first thing we're going to do, let's look at that card again. We're going to make this area here and this, and what we're going to use is the die from that die cut series that I showed you. So let's go ahead and bring up, let me zoom out. There, now you get to see all my tools and mess of an area. I'll just put that right down here. Again, these come in different, oh, hello, what's that doing there? Different, you get these different plates, and depending on if you're embossing or dyeing, then you'll know what to do. It says it right here. It gives you directions. So let's go ahead. We're going to get our paper. Okay, we're going to have this one. Oops, wait, which one? 1.5, 4.5. Let's use this one. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and take that off because this will fit. We want to double check. Yes, that goes across. Actually, it's a little longer. Huh, I wonder why. Oh well. Let me make sure I'm using the correct paper. Okay, this is the big one that goes on the top. Well, I'll be darned. Why did I cut it that way? Huh. Okay, well, that's all right. We'll figure it out. We'll fix it in the mix. That one's the small. Okay. Yes. Let me make sure I've got, let me do this one. We're going to flip it over. Now, last time I did this incorrectly, and I flipped it over, and it was messy. I have no idea. I had a new piece of paper, sheet of paper. I don't know what happened to it. So I'm going to go ahead and erase this. And then it will look fine. Okay, let me see. Let me go ahead and make this big one first. I think I know. I can leave that on there. That's fine. So I lined it up. I put some pencil markings. Why is this not doing what I want it to do? Huh. Well, I don't know. We'll do it that way and we'll see what happens. I don't know what. I think I should get this set up before I start cutting, huh? Well, let's see. Let's hope this works. Cross our fingers. This really bothers me though, because I don't know why that is across that way. Huh. Let me make sure the card. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Oh, I know why. Hang on. Hang on. Let me cut this down. Why do I have it going a long ways? All right, well, we make mistakes, don't we? I even cut this ahead of time thinking I knew what I was doing. All right, let's cut this to 4 1/4. So going across is always that 4 1/4. Let me get rid of this. I don't know where that came from. All right, now I'm going to put my scrap here. Here's my cleaner piece. Now let's try. Good heavens to Murgatroyd. Let's put that down, our paper. We know that it's going this way, so we want this going here. I'm going to measure up my, line it up to the markings that I made. Put this on here. Put it down. Now I could use this washi tape. That's what this is. And it just helps. You can use this and just keeps it down where you want it to be. There we go. All right, let's get the party started. I apologize for that glare. All right, whew, let's see if it works. And it did, yay. Whew. And it looks like this one. Very good. Now I'm going to cut that down because I want it to be, now these little, sometimes you have to hit it. So I want it to be about to here. So I'm just going to look at this one and say, okay, and then I'm going to cut across the top. Because I want that blue to show at the top. If you don't want the blue to show at the top, then you don't have to cut it, but I do. Okay, let me get rid of these scraps again. Otherwise, I'll be using those. Okay, so we have the first one. Yay. All right. Now we're going to do the next one. Hopefully I have the paper for that. I'm just getting rid of these little balls on there, those little dots that came flying out. I guess you could save those, use them for, I don't know, confetti. Okay, I have this piece now, and I'm going to use it. Now, I have to remember, here's what I have to do. This is tricky. No, not really tricky. So we have that this width. I want to make sure, what do I want to make sure of? Because if this flips, I want to make sure that this follows this line. So we've got this came down here. If we flip it, that would go up, and I wouldn't want that. Let me see. I'll just do it like this. That's, why am I having such problems? My gosh, help me. Help me. That's good enough. I can live with that. I can live with that. Not the one I want to use. I can live with that, as I keep saying over and over. All right. Whew. Okay, let's go ahead and, oh, I just remembered I have that washi tape on my finger. If you ever want to buy any, it's W-A-S-H-I. Okay, cross your fingers. Now the house is falling apart. Cross your fingers. I'm going to tap that to get those holes. Hey, hey, look at that. It's close. It is close enough for me. Now I should have, if I'd had it like that, I think that's great. Now it goes over the edge, but that's okay. I want it to do that so then I can really cut it and line it up. Oops, sorry about that. Hey, I'm happy. Actually, I'll be happier. Look, that's even better. And I have enough on the edges that I can trim that. I'm getting excited. Okay, let's put this away, clean our area. Actually, while I have that out, let's go ahead and do the hearts. Here are the hearts. We're going to use that red, probably a gigantic piece of red that I used. Yeah, that's kind of big. And I'm only going to use 3 of them. All right, let's bring this back up. Boy, let's learn together, right? Go ahead and put that there. The plate. It gets kind of messy, but that's all right. And then what this does, there we go. I don't know about you. Do you hum when you do crafts or even anytime? I'm a hummer. I like to hum. Now here are the hearts. And boy howdy, those are tough to get on where you want them. So I'm just going to put these over here and watch them go every which way. Now I've seen also you can use, let's say, you could use, use something like that if they're white or red and you had it on white paper. All right, in the scrap bin that goes. Bye. Let's clean up this mess. That's what I say to the students. Let's clean up this mess. It's a mess in here. Okay. Whew. We're back in action. Oh boy, howdy. That was crazy. Crazy. Now let me make sure I don't lose these. Let me tell you. Let me clean my area. This is looking, here, let me use the card. I'm going to use it as a broom. My brother and sister-in-law won't mind. I think I just threw the hearts away. Oh no, here they are. Yeah, it's fun putting those on with a teeny piece of glue. You know what, I'm just going to wipe it like this. All right, let's get this going now. We're going to start gluing our pieces on. Okay, washi. So I'm going to put that one right here. Let's go ahead and get our Stampin' seal. Love this. We don't need this. Now it has holes in it. I reuse these. If the cards are the same size, I just go ahead and reuse it. They're kind of like, well, they aren't kind of like, they are Post-its. Make sure I don't have it backwards. I did that earlier. I hope you guys have fun with this, with crafts. I'm glad you're here watching. I appreciate it. If you like the video, make sure you click that like button in the bottom. Or maybe it's on the side. Okay. Oh, I like it. It's looking good. Now this, I want it to line up more with, oh, yeah, see, I should have made it longer. That's okay. I can just, that looks close enough, doesn't it? So I'm going to put it on this so I can line it up better. Now this Stampin' seal, let me tell you, this is some good stuff. It is sticky. Okay, I'll put it like that. That looks pretty close. And then what I'm going to do is just take my scissors. Oh, now there's the heart. I'll do it here. Do it here. And then I should turn this over. Hold on just a second. Hey, what happened to the back of this? This doesn't look. There we go. I'm trying to keep my area clean. Okay. Ta-da! Now if I want, which I do, I'm going to put some more Stampin' Seal near the edges. Okay, here is the tricky part. This is like the help us, help us. Now I'm going to, oh, I should have waited to do that sticky part. I'm going to draw a line. Here's my pencil. Here it is. I'm going to just copy this. Oopsie daisy. And then I'm going to cut it with my scissors. Because what I'm doing, now you might be thinking, but those pencil lines will show. Well, no, they won't. I have an eraser. This is the part we're doing right here. So I'm doing what they call fussy cutting. Yep, that's what they call it. That's a little bit bigger. Okay, so I'm going to cut that. Just going to cut it down. So, ooh, I think I made it too skinny. Oh boy. Okay, and the reason I'm doing this is so it matches, so it all flows together. I'm going to pull that up a bit. Okay. Boy, everything's sticking. I'm telling you, that Stampin' Seal is some sticky stuff. These are some good practice your fine motor skills. I love crafts. They're like paper crafts. This is my favorite thing to do. You know, I've done different things over the years. I've crocheted and let's see, I'm going to erase those lines. I've crocheted, I've quilted, I'm a four-wheeler. Oh, I was going to glue that on. Okay, let's stamp. Now here's something nice. Let's say you don't, so here's our happy anniversary. We're going to, oh, there's some dots. We're going to stamp that on. Let's say you don't have the stamp pad. You're like, ah, Jamie, I don't have it. That's okay. You have a marker if you ordered your markers. I'm going to get that Azure Afternoon. I'm going to get the tip that's not the ballpoint, but the one that's more like a paintbrush. And check this out. Yep, that's all you have to do. Do-do-do. Now this one's easier because it just kind of goes along. But that's it. How easy is that? I don't have a stamp pad. Okay, here's the fun part. Let's line this up. I have to pull it down here so I can see it better. Oh goodness, there's a glare. All right, let me back out a bit. I'm going to pull it down. You may not be able to see it because I want to make sure it is straight. Well, that's not bad. Oops. Sorry about that. And then that will go here. Hey, I like it. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Remember, if you like the video, click like. You can do it right now. Unless your screen's maximized. Then you'd have to unmaximize it. Smash that all down. Okay. Oh, you know what? Ooh, I should not have glued that down yet because we still have to work on the walrus. Oh, no, we can. Okay, never mind. All right, let's get this piece of paper. And this is where we're going to stamp the cute walruses. Aren't they adorable? Okay, let me move this over here. Come back, zoom in so you guys can see. We have our walrus stamp. I'm not going to stamp it on here because what if I mess up? Plus, I need to die cut it because I want it to pop out. We have these dimensionals that make it pop out. I'll show you what those are. So I'm going to stamp it on here. Okay, again, I might have to, let me wash this off. I use the Stampin' Up! Chamois. It's really nice. It keeps them clean. Even though that looks stained and dirty, these are clean. See? Cleans it right off. All right, let's get our walrus. I am the walrus. I think of that Beatles song. Well, William, if you're watching, William's a big Beatles fan. Yep, that looks good. Okay. My friend William, the Beatles fan. Oh, that's perfect. Look how cute. I'm going to zoom in more because now we're going to start coloring with our blending pens. It's here. Let's move our things away. Okay. This is another fun part. Put this away. Now, the blending pens, they come in a pack of 2. So when you buy these, you buy one, but it comes in a pack of 2 because there's the light. So this is smoky slate. So this is the light smoky slate and this is the dark. And each end has a different tip. So this one is more of a kind of a paintbrushy type of tip. And the other one is more of a fine tip, kind of blunt, like a ballpoint pen, I guess. Okay, so what we're going to do is you're going to start with the dark. Now, one thing, when I was learning how to do these, I just thought, okay, and then I went back over it and it didn't blend. I was like, what's going on here? Well, it's because it has to be wet. So I'm just going to do a little bit at a time. So let me get I'm going to get more of that fine tip, and I'm going to go through, and wherever they have it, I'm going to put dark as well. Okay. Oh, that's a nice sound, huh? And I'm going to use mine for reference, just to go, oh, that's what I did. Okay. Okay, so I got that dark. Now I'm going to hurry up and go in with my light and blend that in. I'm using the fine tip, I think, or the paint tip. I think I'm going to use the other one. There we go. So that'll really blend it. And you have to work fast and you have to really press it down. That was another thing I just wasn't sure of. And I'll probably go in and do the dark again. Some people, they'll do the light. Oopsies. I'm going to kind of circle that so you don't see all those lines. I think I'm going to use let me do it this way. I'm going to go ahead and, well, that's all squeaky, huh? Well, this is nice for that tip. I love these markers. At first, I didn't, to be honest. I was like, I don't get it. I don't see how these work. They're not blending. What's happening here? Now I'm going to come back in with, oh no, what did I do? Oh yes, this is the light. Whew. And we're just going to blend that in. It takes kind of like over and over, again and again. We also have water or colored pencils that can be watercolored. But look how cute. Look, it gives it some depth. I like it. But why doesn't it look the same as this? I don't know. Huh. Let me make this. I think, and one mistake, and I will say that, I hope that's light. Yeah. It's like, oh Lord, please. Okay. One thing I've heard is that you need to let it sit. Now I've left this a little, like I didn't do it all the way because I want that tummy to be a little darker. Okay. Let's go back again. It's kind of going back over, over and again and again. I like it. I'm going to make the face a little darker, just like I have over here. Here's the dark. I always have to make sure. It's like, okay, is that the dark? Let me double check. Yes. I always want his face a little bit darker. This I definitely want dark. So I'm just going to do the whole thing in dark. I'm going to put a little shading here, maybe some down here, a little bit more over here, a little bit more here. But when you let it sit, it continues to blend. And I sometimes don't give it the chance. I'm like, come on, blend. Why does it look like this? I don't want that like that. Okay. Oops. Let me blend this one in. But the key is to remember that it needs to be kind of wet. I like it. That is adorable. Okay, let's move on to the girl. Oh, well, I don't know if it's a girl. Looks like it might be. Okay, once again, we've got the, what do we have? Oh, light. We want the dark. Is that the dark? Why did, I think I have the lids backwards. We're gonna go ahead and put that there. Now you could do pink. But I like Stampin' Up! Kind of gives you a, you know, like they let you know, oh, this would be a good place to shade. You know, like, oh yeah, it would be. There we go. Now it's blending a little better on this one, a little faster. Well, I hope that squeaking doesn't bother you. And what I've been told, again, here's what I do. I look at it, I go, well, that doesn't look blended. And then I continue to go over it. And I've got to be patient. Got to be patient. Okay, I'm going to turn this sideways so I can, I'm just going to come across here. I'm going to make some circles so there's no lines. Ooh, that was pretty good. I'm going to come back in now with the more of a fine point because I don't want to make her, can you see that? Yeah. There we go. Oh, they're in love. Look at that. How cute. Oh no, I hope that wasn't dark. Oh, good. Oh gosh. All right, I'm going to come back with the dark. Again, one last time. Kind of go under here. Maybe these. See, I'm not really being real fancy. I want this to be darker because I do. It's like the belly, right? Belly of the, oh, please let this be light. I don't trust myself. It's like, well, I don't know. Now, as you see, I'm coming outside the lines. Unlike kindergarten, that's not the greatest thing. You need to be in the lines, and I'll tell you why. When I die cut this, I don't know if I need to do that, but I will. We have something called the lifter. Let me go get it. The color lifter, what's it called? The blender lifter? No, color lifter. Doesn't really lift the color, but it covers it. And the reason I'm doing this, you might say, well, it's okay to go outside the line. Well, it is, but the die cut doesn't cut close to the line, the black line, so it wouldn't look as great as I would like it. And look at that, see? Looks like it just disappeared. There, boom. And that's called the color lifter. Okay, anything else? Let's take a look at this. I think something right here might be, something's missing here. Another thing you can do with the color lifter is, I'm just going to make that dark because that looks like a dark area, is, and this is kind of scary for me. Scary. It's okay, Jamie. You can use the color lifter. Let's say I want that to be a little lighter. Actually, I think it looks fine. But let's say I did. I would come in and I would very lightly, you know, and it'll lift it. So let's say the sun's shining there. Okay. I think it looks adorable. Absolutely adorable. Oh, we forgot the tusks. That's where we're going to use ivory. That one I don't have to double check. I can see. It says ivory. I'm going to use, and let's do their nose in that color too. I'm not going to blend it. I'm just going to do it like that. Aww. Aww. I always have to check is it light or not. This isn't blended so well, so I'm going to blend that a little more. Okay, I've got to stop or I'll just keep going and keep going and keep going. Okay, we're going to let that dry a little bit. We're going to put it through the die cut machine. Stamping Up embosser and die machine. Okay, let me zoom out. We'll get our die machine again. I got all 3 plates, okay. And let me, oops. Oh, I forgot these don't, wait a minute. Hold the phones. Hey, oh, here it is. I don't know what I was thinking. I was losing my mind there for a minute. All right, so I'm going to use what's called washi tape, W-A-S-H-I, because it sticks, but it's not sticky. Because I want that die just right. Oh dear, I need to put the tape on the other way on the. Okay, this is the fun part. I love this because they look like little paper dolls or little, I don't know. You probably don't even know what a paper doll is. If you know what a paper doll is, leave a comment. Let me know which ones you played with. I had paper dolls, but it was the, it was kind of the end of the paper doll season. Then it was more different kinds of dolls. Okay, let's see how it looks. This is the cutest part. So when you press it, let go, washi tape, let go. Is that cute? Look, aren't they adorable? All right, let's put this to the side. And we're kicking gasoline over here. We're really kicking booty getting this done. What happened to my paper? There it is. Okay, zoom in. Now, this is going to go here. And I don't want it flat. I want it to pop up. So I'm going to use what we call the dimensionals. And if you notice, whenever you use the blender pins, it gets like that on the back. That's normal. Just don't put it like this. That wouldn't be normal. Okay. Well, I usually have everything at my fingertips, but I don't. So I'm going to open a new pack of dimensionals. And it doesn't come like this with the lines on there. That just helps me know if the top has been taken off. So I'm going to put one here so you can see, one here, and then one on the bottom. Okay. See? And then I don't have to go back and go, well, is this sticky? Did the top come off? I don't know. We are almost finished with this card. Again, we're going to eyeball it. I love this card. It is the cutest. Okay, now it's the fun part. Getting the little hearts on there. And this is where, I don't know, I need like semi-sticky, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use this. Look. Oh, I think I just came up with a new whatever. Oh, I don't know. We'll see. All right, so now we get the glue. I don't use the glue as much as I use the Stampin' Seal because the Stampin' Seal is much more forgiving. Let's say I messed up under here, I can just boop, 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 and have it come off. If it's glue, forget about it. It's not coming off. Put a little piece here. There we are. Put a little. I don't want a whole lot. They also make a glue that's more of a fine tip. Let's see if this works. Let's see if it works. Oh, that does not look good. Oh, look at that. It worked. That is my new way of doing things. Look. I think I just stumbled across, a hack. Is that what they call like a life hack? There we go. I'll put one here. Oh my gosh. Normally I'm just taking so much time using my fingers and my fingernails and it's sticking all over the place. Look at this. I'm a genius. No, maybe not yet. Look! Hoo-hoo! All right. It's a little too excited there. We are almost finished. I don't know if you can see, but the hearts on the left are shimmery. Hearts on the right are not. So we're going to take our Wink of Stella. I love this product. I always say Wink of Stella if you're a Marlon Brando fan. Maybe you're not. Maybe you don't even know who he is. Shake it up, and all you do is just go do-do-do. That's it. Just kind of lightly go over it. And let's see if you can see that. There it is. We did it. We made a card. All right. If you like this card, please click like. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think of the video. And if you want to see more of me hang out together, then please click subscribe. Again, I am Jamie. You can find me at stampwithjamie.blogspot.com for a lot more ideas. I'm also on Pinterest. I don't remember my Pinterest. At Jamie, at Stamp with Jamie. I'm not really sure. Oh, quick. This is what we'll be doing next time. Is that the best? If you are a child of the 70s or 60s, you will absolutely love this card. I made this for my old brother. I have a lot of brothers, and it's a happy birthday card. So we're going to make that one next time. Thank you so much. Remember to like the video, comment, and click that subscribe. Bye-bye.